good blaster, the right crew, and no job's too big.
Heads up!
Okay everyone, we have news about the new Han Solo Season DLC coming right at you right this moment. Hello everyone, my name's Jack here on Star Wars Galaxy, and today we have some fantastic news for Star Wars Battlefront 2. The Han Solo DLC season is in full swing. Season 2 is finally here. What definitely is Season 2, not the stuff we had before. This time it's the actual proper content we're going for. So I'm going to break it all down for you and tell you all a little bit about it. Moments ago, Ben Walk, the global community manager for EA Star Wars, released the community transmission we've all been waiting for. I'm going to break it all down for you now and basically tell you all about the details. Stay tuned. Remember, if you like our content, make sure to subscribe to Star Wars Galaxy for all your latest Star Wars news. Okay, so the transmission starts off with a fancy new trailer which I'll be rolling in the behind the scenes now, make sure to go and watch it. It starts off by saying the Han Solo season is underway, and we're back with another community transmission to tell you a little bit more about what's coming in June, more specifically on June 12th. Kessel is our first location. It's located in the Outer Rim and known for producing valuable hypermatter coaxium. Kessel is a planet with a lot of history in the Star Wars universe, and we're excited to be bringing it to Star Wars Battlefront 2. You'll be taken to Kessel across several different game modes: Arcade, Blast, Hero Showdown, Heroes vs Villains, and Extraction. Did we mention that's coming back? So there we have it. Extraction is officially coming back to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now this was rumoured a few weeks ago, but we have just got official confirmation that it is back. More on Extraction now. So for game mode, if you don't already know it from the original Battlefront, the Rebels have located shipments belonging to the Empire and must escort it to their transport ship. Unfortunately for the Rebels, the Empire has learned of their plans and has to set out to stop them, deploying troopers of their own. Victory occurs when either the Rebels escape with the shipment and time runs out, in which case the Empire will seal the win. Rebels escape, or the time runs out and the Empire win. Extraction on Kessels offers a real-time play-oriented experience with gameplay taking place in the tight corridors of the Kessel mines and culminates in the open area outside the mine. This is very accurate to Solo, a Star Wars story. You'll be able to play the Extraction across both Jabba's Palace and Kessel. If you're at EA Play, you'll be able to play Extraction in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 area of FanFest. Don't forget, we will be covering EA Play extensively over the weekend, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. On news of appearances, last month we said that June will be the more legendary, and we can confirm we have 4 new legendary appearances arriving into the game, all based around the characters of a Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, on a note, this was to be expected. Of course, Solo has taken massive precedent over the Star Wars universe, so it made sense we're going to be getting a few more skins orientated to it. But let's dive straight in there. Han Solo will be receiving 2 legendary appearances: Corellia Escape and Beckett's Crew. Of course, where there's Han, Lando will never be far behind, Ben writes. Lando will now have 2 legendary appearances: Professional Sportsman and Raconteur. Finishing up the new appearance for June will be Chewbacca with his epic Vandor heist look, and this look looks amazing. I love this look for Chewbacca. And of course we've got a brand new vehicle, which is Lando's Millennium Falcon. It looks like that leak a couple of days ago was almost near accurate, but more on that later. When you talk about Han Solo, it won't be long before a conversation switches over to the most iconic ships in the Star Wars universe, the Millennium Falcon. But this isn't the Falcon we know from the original trilogy. This is the Millennium Falcon, it belonged to Lando, and before it was lost to Han, then that now infamous bet. The stylish and customized version of Millennium Falcon is faster, more agile, but comes at a price of being less resilient due to the lack of modifications made by Han. Its primary weapon comes in the form of 2 laser cannons with an alternate firing. This automatic weapon deals medium damage over a medium range, but with a higher rate of fire. As well, all starfighters will have 3 abilities. The 3 abilities are listed below: Coaxium Injection, an afterburner which gives the ship an instant speed boost beyond its maximum speed for a long time. This can be cancelled should you wish to return to the ship's regular flying speed, so it looks like that ability can be chosen and is similar to the one on Poe Dameron's Black 1. L3-37 is another ability co-pilot. You can call upon the co-pilot a bit like with Black 1. L337 to highlight enemies for both yourself and friendly starfighters. This is especially helpful in team play. Any highlighted enemies will receive an increase in damage inflicted against them. The final ability is Synchronized Fire. It fires both of your primary weapon guns simultaneously with increased damage for a short space of time. Along with this, we've also got menu updates. In May, we'll release an update to a menu that will remove the hologram effect. One of the more prominent bits of discussion around this was we're also going to update any of the other menus. Coming in June, we can confirm that we'll be removing the hologram style menus from both the spawn screen and the end of round MVP screen. Both screens will have a new look to them, in line with the main menu that are being added back in May. This is quite cool because a lot of people have requested for quite a while now, and we did have that mod which removed things a while ago. So it's nice to know that DICE are listening to the community on this section. We've heard a lot of positives over the look of the menu, especially around the character models that now populate them. What if you can inspect the models and interact with them a bit further? This is actually really helpful. A lot of people have asked now they wish to look at the Star Wars models in higher quality detail, so now we're finally going to be able to do that. Obviously, we've got Jetpack Cargo. The last time Jetpack Cargo was available in the game, we saw a lot of feedback surrounding the amount of time each game could take, and I experienced games where this could take up to half an hour and was quite boring after a while. To help combat, we're implementing a time of 6 minutes to each game. We've also updated the user's interface, which will now display a score and time remaining throughout the duration of the game. The map has also undergone some changes, most notably Bespin has now been replaced with Yavin 4. Bit of an odd change if you ask me. The final change we made is that you will spawn, you will no longer pick a character, instead you'll pick the weapon you want to use. We're now looking forward to hearing your feedback on these changes to Jetpack Cargo returns. I'll make sure to do a full review video on the new Jetpack Cargo system, so stay tuned for that. Time challenges on home. A small quality of life addition is being added to the front menu and revolves around the time challenges. When the next update arrives, you'll notice that time challenges will now display on the front menu alongside the crate notification. Should you wish, you can still navigate to them via the career menu. This is actually a really cool change, as previously a few people struggled to actually find them. I think this will definitely clean up the main menu a lot more. In regards to bug fixes, tweaks and improvements, there is an entire list of these you can go read for yourself. I'll make sure to link them down in the description for those who actually want to go and read it. The community transmission ends up with a little summary on EA Play. If you are heading to EA Play on June 9th-11th, then you'll be able to experience Extraction on Kessel. It'll be available through the entire length of the show in the FanFest. The team have started to touch down in Los Angeles and we'll be able to talk about it in just a few days' time. Don't miss out. So hopefully we'll be able to get some coverage of the new Extraction on Kessel mode for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite cool to actually see this returning to Star Wars Battlefront 2. So this pretty sums it up for the most recent Season 2 DLC for Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really excited as this is now obviously more content for the game and a lot more for us to play with. Having Kessel as a planet we can now play with is really cool, as it, like Ben mentioned, is an iconic place in the Star Wars universe, so having it in the game is going to be really cool. Extraction's also returning, one of my most favourite modes from the original Battlefront, so it's going to be quite cool to play as all the new classes in Extraction as well, and see how well that game mode holds up. In terms of appearances, I'm very happy with the types of appearances we're getting. Obviously, we knew it was going to be related to Solo, a Star Wars story. It was to be expected, but the appearances do seem quite cool, and I can't wait to see them when they're actually in the game. The Millennium Falcon was also to be expected. A bit disappointed because I don't think we actually needed another one. However, I think it could still serve a purpose in Starfighter Assault. So, I'll reserve my judgment until I actually get hands-on with it. In terms of the other updates and Jetpack Cargo, it's nice to have them back again, and it is good to have a few quality of life updates. Ben has mentioned on Reddit quite a few times now that these updates are taking precedent at the minute and it's improving the game in general. So if you guys do have any suggestions, make sure to leave them down below in the comments or suggest them on the Reddit below. We'll be breaking down more of the latest update in the days to come and show you guys the trailer and just discussing it a lot more. If you'd like more news on the latest DLC for Star Wars Battlefront 2, remember to hit subscribe to Star Wars Galaxy, leave a like on the video, and let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. I've been Jack, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.